How's it going, guys? And welcome to BL3's Forgotten, the series where I usually take a look at underused and not often talked about PC gear to determine whether or not they deserve to be remembered within the modern meta of the game or should be left behind and forgotten. But today's is a little bit different. We are taking a look at the TNTina, which I'm not sure is a gun that many people actually know is a thing in this game, because it was sort of just shadow dropped into the loot pool when Wonderlands released. If you would like to farm a TNTina for yourself, it drops from Anathema and Guardian Takedown. There really is no easy way to do this. You kind of just auto run through half of Guardian Takedown, kill Anathema, and then reset and do it all again. But luckily the drop rate doesn't seem too bad. The TNTina is a legendary Torgue pistol. It is locked to fire, and it shoots these bundles of dynamite. When one of these bundles starts to explode, if the rest are close enough, it'll chain react through and explode all of them. And when you have them chained, the damage increases by 100%. So this is an incredibly unique pistol. It completely is a different type of playstyle from everything else in this game. And unfortunately, in most cases, that is not to its benefit. It is so insanely hard to actually get these to land where you want them to because the bundles bounce around everywhere. I wish these were just like glorified Torgue stickies that just had a different model and could actually stick to the enemies that you fired it at instead of just having to sit on the ground at their feet and pray to God that they walk through it when it explodes. But unfortunately, that's not what we have here. You have 8 shots to try to set up a sufficient enough minefield so that enemies path into it. And if you just shoot this at an enemy, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna walk away by the time it actually blows up. It also doesn't have like a detonate button like normal Torgues do, where you can place down as many stickies as you want. They can rest for a bit, and then you can reload or swap away from your gun, and they instantly explode. Instead, there's like a sort of fuse time on them, and when the first one starts to explode, that's when the rest explode that are nearby. It is really hard to consistently hit anything, let alone kill anything. It is fire locked, which is pretty rough. It's another blow to this gun for sure. Because yes, there are a lot of health bars in this game that fire is really good against. However, you usually end up having to get through a shield or an armor bar, or both. ASEs can definitely remedy this. However, you still need to actually hit enemies. Now, don't you worry, you don't gotta get too disappointed here, because this is another classic MOZE W. MOZE's ability to boost the shit out of the damage of any single gun, and especially those that deal splash, along with increasing splash radius so readily, and removing the issue of the tiny magazine entirely, makes it so that the TNTina can actually hit things. And not only hit things, hit them like a ton of fucking bricks. Holy shit, I actually love this gun on MOZE. MOZE does exemplify the issue of it being incendiary locked even further than any of the other Vault Hunters though, of course, because she cannot use ASEs that well. But it doesn't matter because you're fucking MOZE. You can easily take on the first section, only the first section, where there's like the red health bars, as it's incendiary. But you can still kill things really quickly in true Guardian Takedown. Just don't use it on the actual Guardian part of that, but it's fine. This gun actually feels like kind of fucking insane on MOZE. Like, usually when a gun is good on MOZE, it's still okay on the other characters, but this feels like an entirely different gun when you're using it on MOZE. It's nuts. You just have to be a little bit careful not to blow yourself up, because if you fire it for too long, it is able to chain up into your face while you're firing it. But I think that's gonna about do it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that, and I'll see you in the next one.